I started quite young, like hip hop and soul. My first party was a school disco. I was 10 years old and I played my school disco. Yeah. My first record was like a English kind of pop punk record by Adam and the Ants. Stand and Deliver. Shit record, but I was about 6. Yeah. I'm always been more into the DJ side of things, and when I was young I just DJ'd, and then when I got old enough to be able to afford equipment, I started making music just to play in my set. So I mean I don't really class myself as a musician, just a DJ. I listen to a lot of like 70s and 80s kind of music, like funk and disco, music that was just had a lot of energy. So I think when I first started trying to make music, I was very much into house and acid house, but I was also listening to a lot of kind of funk records and a lot of disco and just a lot of music with drums. So I like drums. I think my favourite place to play is Tokyo, because the people just they go crazy. Whatever you do, like if you fuck up, if you do something wrong, they go crazy. If you have a drink, they go crazy. So it's the best. It's the best place to play because the people are they're quite fresh. And also I really like to play in London because I'm from London, so I travel around a lot, and it's always good for me to come back to London and play in London in front of a hometown. I've been coming to Spain for maybe 8 years to DJ, and I've always had a really good response and really good energy from Spanish crowds. And yeah, I mean, I just love playing here. It doesn't matter whether it's south, north, or whatever, you know. It's always a pleasure to play here. Before I leave my home and I get on the plane, I have to think about, this is what I'm going to do this weekend. So I mean, I always take enough records to go in many different directions, and it depends on, you know, the energy and the response from the crowd to where I take it. Sometimes I might think, today I'm going to play slow and funky and the people are, so you know, I always bring enough records to try and cater to whatever needs to be done. I don't know. I mean, I'd hope I'd always be involved in music, because I've always been, you know, I've always been into music since I was, you know, since I was like 7 or 8 years old. So I hope that when I stop DJing, and obviously I can't DJ forever, hopefully I'll still be involved in DJing, maybe management or production or studio assistant or you know, of the parties and the craziness. I just like to, you know, just relax and have a beer just with friends and, you know, just chill out. I mean, I'm just a normal guy, you know. I like, you know, I like beer, you know. I'm English. Now it's an interesting time because a lot of the music has changed, and you know, now minimal is really big, and a lot of people are playing kind of acid house, and there's so many different styles out there that it's a good time now. I think record sales are not so good, but I think that is for everybody, just because everyone can download music free off the internet. But it's a good time to be making music because people respond to lots of different things. So it's an exciting time, I think. I said last year that at the start of this year I'm going to make my studio and make lots of music, but it didn't really happen. But I'm going to try, after the summer is finished, you know, really get focused on making music. And I'm not really sure what kind of style I'm going to make, but yeah, we'll see. I think it's a good thing to have a break, you know, from it and come back fresh, and, you know, just to try and start something different. I think it's really cool. I mean, I come from a very kind of outdoor party kind of background, you know. In the late 80s and early 90s in England, there was a lot of, you know, kind of big raves, and it was all outdoor and marquees, and you get a kind of different atmosphere from being in a club, you know. When people know that it's not a party that happens every week or every month, they react in a different way, you know. They really put their energy into the night, and I thought it was a really good party. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for supporting me. I love coming here, and I hope to come here for many more years. Thank you. Take care.